It's definitely one of the most exciting times of the year if you're a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as they've been revealing a ton of stuff about the future of the MCU, and one of these things is really interesting, or just some of the things we've seen so far with what's coming in the future, especially with the new Disney Plus shows that have recently been announced. So let's talk about some of the crazy things that they've shown off so far. Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy Entertainment, your #1 source for all things Marvel. My name is Elijah, and let's go ahead and jump into some of these topics.
Agent Romanoff, you miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spiderman. Hey everyone.
So first off, we got our first look at the new series called WandaVision, or at least we got our first reveal of something more than just a logo. Now WandaVision's really interesting because we know it's going to involve obviously the characters Wanda, who plays the Scarlet Witch, and Vision, but we never really knew to what extent and where this fits into the storyline. And recently they revealed a poster, which you can see on your screen now, showcasing maybe concept art or just kind of the general aesthetic that the show's going to have, and it's pretty unexpected. We really have still no real idea what is going on with the show, where it fits in the universe, what timeline it's in. It almost looks like a 60s sitcom to an extent, which is interesting to say the least. It has this 50s 60s aesthetic to it, which is kind of interesting to look at, and we really don't know where this show is going to end up landing or where it's going to go just with the art design that they're going with in this poster. Now obviously this is an art rendition, but at the same time, since all of the new posters that were revealed at D23 are art renditions, they're artist renditions of all these shows that are coming up, we kind of feel like this one's the oddest one out compared to all of the other posters that have been shown off so far. Still, we're interested to see what they end up doing with this, where they're going with this, whether this is a different universe or this is a sitcom comedy style. The idea of doing a show just around Wanda and Vision was different enough as it was, but this is definitely going to heighten a lot of people's awareness, maybe make them curious enough to check out the show when it releases, and maybe that's what the show needs. So either way, we're looking forward to seeing that once it releases. We also had the official poster reveal for the Falcon and Winter Soldier series, which is coming out soon, also on Disney Plus, and this is the first look that we actually have of the Falcon's suit as he takes on the role of Captain America. We knew that this would probably be incorporated in one way or another into the series, as he has the shield of Captain America, but we weren't really sure if he was going to take on the character Captain America or maybe be more of the Falcon who just dons the shield of Captain America and occasionally or eventually becomes Captain America in his own way. I like the idea of him still being the Falcon, at least starting off, and maybe this show will be a good way to show the journey of this character along the way. The suit's really interesting because it still feels like the Falcon and it still looks like the Falcon, but obviously you can tell even by the logo there's an emphasis on the Captain America legacy, and I think that's going to be really interesting to see. I think Sebastian Stan will also be a great character in this. There's a lot of great chemistry between these two actors in the movies from what we've seen. So we're looking forward to seeing what they end up deciding to do with this moving forward, and this series might be really successful. So hopefully it's good, and that's a win for everyone involved. And then finally, we saw the poster for the Black Widow movie, which is really interesting because this poster actually showcases a ton of characters that none really stand out as a major recognizable character. So without fully understanding what's going on there, we are interested, to say the least, in where this story is going. I think using characters that we aren't familiar with is a great way to sell this movie, as it seems like a new story to tell and a new adventure, and maybe a story that's been forgotten in the MCU that they're going to now show us in retrospect. Who knows? Maybe this is a way that they bring this character back, or maybe it is just what it'll end up being. Either way though, we're really excited to see what they end up trying to do with this character moving forward, and with the Black Widow in general, and the poster's looking pretty promising. It does reflect a different art style, and hopefully it matches up the movie well. But we kind of wanted to turn this around to you guys now. What are your thoughts on the MCU moving forward with Disney Plus, with these new streaming shows? We have 3 major shows, along with a couple of other things that have been announced along the way. We believe we also had announcements for new shows like Moon Knight, and a couple other things also associated with that we really wanted to see where you guys stand on all this. Do you think they're going too much in the streaming realm, or do you think it's better to expand the universe with these shows differently than what they had done in the past with like Netflix and whatnot? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos just like this. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
I'm about to.
Hi, everybody.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
Hi.
See you guys.